Hello, it is Sunday, March 2nd, 2025. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Sunday crossword today, which means we're going to be solving a big Sunday crossword, and it's got a name, Rainbow Connection, and we can see some evidence of rainbow connections in some way in the grid there. And this multicolored edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Pascal Portalance, Matthew Drake, and, as always, the indomitable Shoalmaster and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, for their generous support. They, of course, sustain this channel. They keep it going day in, day out, and for that, I'm very grateful. Thanks to those four. Thanks to everybody who supports the channel at any level via Patreon. If you'd like to do so, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link where you'll find the bonus videos available to patrons. That includes this week's mini puzzle, Pseudo Speed Solve, which just went up yesterday, and all the other bonus videos. Oh, it's a new month, actually, so I'll need to do a new monthly bonus puzzle soon. Anyway, thanks to everybody who supports the channel in that way. And thanks if you subscribe on YouTube, another way of supporting the channel. And finally, there's that Daily Solve Discord chat server you can join, a nice friendly chat community, also linked in the description field. And now let's get on to today's crossword by Adam Wagner, who's constructed a couple of dozen puzzles for the New York Times. It was edited, of course, as always, by Will Shorts. It's entitled Rainbow Connection. We can start to see why, but we'll find out more about that soon. And let's start solving. Town. Right, okay. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm immediately starting to wonder what these colors are doing. So we have a red line, blue line. I mean, are they the colors of the rainbow? Red, orange, yellow, green. What is it? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. I guess that's what these are. All right. Anyway, that doesn't really help me right now, I don't think. Mid-voyage. Mid-voyage. I wonder if these are going to be, shortened words, or they're going to... Maybe red goes in the middle of it, mid-voyage. I want to put red right here, but I can't think of what word that would be. Town. Maybe it's R and then E and then D. A town could be Berg. Maybe if that were an R. If this were an E, mid-voyage. I don't think this is going to be right. Word after second or before split. I don't know. I don't think this is right. What about this? Go-ahead responses. Oh, well, that could just be okays. That doesn't even need any modification. Yeah, I don't know. Do I think it is just okays? Probably. Well, it also could be nods, and that would be a D. Go-ahead response, a nod, and that would be the D from red. Do I think I want to try that? Mid-voyage, town. Word after second. Oh! Banana, second banana, or banana split. That could make this a Berg for town. And if that is what these are doing, then this is conscientiously constructed in that even if we remove the kind of letter from the theme, which I'm still not confident is correct, but we take the R out of Berg because it's the R from red. We're still left with the real word bug, and we're left with nose here. So what would mid-voyage be? We need an E where the line is. Your mid-voyage, I don't know, but what about this? Hard court tournament. U.S. Open. Oh, this is starting to work. I'm getting pleased. Oh, you're a C. Yes. Okay. So Asa. I guess that's a name. I guess that's a kind of valid entry. So that works, I think. So we've spelled the letter. Well, we spelled the color red along its line implicitly, and those letters are part of these answers if we read them in that thematic way. So I think this is working out. I'm pleased with that. So we got that theme caught on fairly quickly. What might fill you up after you fill up? Guess attendant or something? I don't know. High school exams taken for college credit, APs, advanced placement tests. What a daredevil might go without, without a net. jumping without a net, as the saying goes. So, what might fill you up after you fill up? Gas station cafe or gas station mart or something? I see. So it means after you fill up your car, you're eating yourself. You're sort of filling up on food. That's what's going on there. Okay. So one of two in this clue. Anagram? No. What is this? Oh, is it an anapest? Is it a bit of poetic meter? So one of two in this clue. Okay, yeah. So an anapest is three syllables: stressed, unstressed, stressed, in that order, as in that particular sort of foot of poetic meters. One of two in this clue. They follow that pattern, so that's very good. Okay, gone by. Something's gone by. It's past. A smidgen is just a tad. Came clean. You what? Copped to it, or admitted, or fessed, maybe. Members of a tough crowd. I'm not sure that's right. Members of a tough crowd, perhaps. The humanities, traditionally. Liberal arts, maybe? No. Okay. I'm not sure. Social sciences? I don't think that's right. What about this? Hockey goal scored by deflecting an incoming puck. Would that be an own goal or something? You deflect it incoming, but then it goes in? I'm not sure. Or maybe it's not, doesn't have to be an own goal. I guess you could be doing that intentionally. Binary pronoun options. Binary pronoun option is, what is it? He or she or something like that? Okay, so yeah, I'm not really sure about any of these, to be honest. Parliamentary conservatives could be Tories if it's referring to, for instance, the Conservative Party in Parliament here in the UK. Their nickname is the Tories, so that could be it. Blank funny, the most exciting phrase to hear in science, per Isaac Asimov. That's funny. Oh, I see. I guess that probably means what you're doing an experiment and something occurs that you weren't expecting, and you say, oh, that's funny, and then maybe that leads to a discovery, like penicillin or something. Cuisine style that's kept simmering at the table. Hot pot. There we go. Pantheon of Norse gods. Oh, I know this, and I can't think what it's called. It's oh, that's annoying. The Aesir. Yes, there we go. That's right, isn't it? I think that's right. Although these don't look great. Oh no, no, that is right, because members of a tough crowd are booers. They're people who boo. And then hockey goal, a tip in, maybe? Okay, I didn't know that, but that could be right. Came clean. Oh, you bathed, right. Okay, it doesn't mean you admitted to something. It means you literally cleaned yourself off. Okay, well, there we go. So the humanities traditionally are, oh, maybe it's arts and science. No, arts and letters. There we go. That's what we're looking for. The humanities are arts and letters in terms of post-secondary study, I guess. Send, transmit. Shortened name on a Pelicans jersey. Oh, is it? No, it's not Pele. Who are the Pelicans? I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, well-connected group. OPEC? Probably not. I was thinking maybe like oil pipelines, but that's probably not the answer. Set new records, say, informally. To set new records would be to, what, make a demo tape? I don't think that's right. Follower of Robespierre in 18th century France. Jacobin? Sort of French Revolutionary history. Does that work with this? Yeah, it does. Set new records, say, informally would be DJ'd. You played the role of a disc jockey. So what's the shortened name on a Pelicans jersey? I don't know the answer to that. Well-connected. Oh, maybe it is OPEC. Oh, that's funny. I honestly wasn't expecting that to work. But it might still not, but let's see. Take a breather. To sit out. No, I don't like that. Milliners decorations. So milliners make hats. So hat brims? Is there any way that's right? I'll leave it in for now. Photographer Golden. Oh, Nan Golden, right? Is that Nan Golden? She's a photographer. Stayed home for dinner is 8 in. So take a breather is to sit. Oh, sit one out. You sit one out. You take a breather. There we go. Okay, yeah, it is Nan Golden. I thought so. So milliners decorations are hat bands that go around the hat, right? Okay. I guess the brim isn't so much a decoration, it's a fundamental part of the hat. So mafiosi are made men. They're, sort of protected members of the mafia. So what's this then? Binary. Oh, it's he or she. It's what I thought it was. Those are the binary pronoun options. Okay, so blank pants, loose fitting garb. Not sure. And here we have one tapped by leadership. No idea what that's about. Oh, CIA? Like a phone tap? I don't think that's right. Temper, because they'd be the ones doing the tapping, I would think. So anyway, temper. Your mood is your temper. Walks leisurely, moseys around, maybe. Came from, emitted from? No. Emerged from? No. What's this? Taiwan-based tech giant. Oh, Asus is an electronics manufacturer. So came from. Emanated from. There we go. So, oh, right, we've got one of these. So it's simultaneously attractive and repulsive. A magnet. There we go. And there's our G from green. Excellent. So like much limestone. This will be an R, something R-A-Y. And there can't be that many options. Like much, gray limestone. That's what it is. Okay. So then this one is an E. Athletic competitions are meets, like track meets. Look at this. And we're still making valid words and names. We've got Manet, the painter, presumably in this case. We've got Gay, the word. We've got Mets, which is probably the sports team, I would think. So on the safe side, nautically, is Ali. And then we've got ale, another real word. Does that work? G-R-E-E, yes. And then this will be an N. So makes mincemeat of. This will be an N here. So it probably ends with an S. I'm not sure, but let's look at this. 16 years for Little League Baseball. Oh, age limit, I guess. That's the age at which you are no longer eligible to play that. Okay, salt water is what? Marine, maybe? Is that right? Makes mincemeat of. Grinds, yeah, that's right. And then grids is a real word. I'm really impressed by this theme. Hurt badly is to maim somebody. Single player and multiplayer for 2. Game modes, maybe? Single player mode or multiplayer mode. All-encompassing prefix is omni, like omniscient or omnipresent. Driver is a motorist, someone who operates an automobile. Okay, something to chew on is a, teether, maybe, for a baby? Let's look at this. Encryption code in computer science lingo. I'm not sure teether is right. Encryption code in computer science lingo. Don't know. Okay, knights need. A knight needs a steed on which to ride, presumably. At least a medieval knight does. Packaging cords. Right, and here we've got blue, so this will be an E here. So probably with an S on the end. Verifiable, true, right? So then and then tray. So there we've got a number, but we've got the U from the blue. Derby or Derby entry. And there's an L here. Not sure. A vehicle, I guess, or I don't know. Band whose name is a rhyme scheme. Oh, ABBA. And then we've got ABA, which probably the American Bar Association. So that's a valid abbreviation for an organization. Okay, so Sydney Sider's salutation. So I assume this means a Sydney Sider in the sense of someone from Sydney, Australia. So an Australian salutation. Something mates, maybe? Does that help with this? Derby entry or Derby entry. Something LT. Oh, a colt, maybe, right. So a horse. That would make sense. Does that work? Risen from the ashes. Reborn. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Like the phoenix. And then lead into a stark reality. What about this? Gender abbreviation. Could be feminine. And then lead into a stark reality. Oh, fact is, right, okay. So the lead in, you could be talking to someone. You could say, well, fact is, here's the stark reality for you. Okay, so packaging chords are, what are they? Oh, twine, right, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot about the blue thing. They're twines. You might tie up a package with twine, and then twins is a real word. Great. I really am impressed by this theme. Puns and anagrams, e.g. wordplay. There we go. So goddess of the dawn is Eos. There we go. And then something to chew on is a T there. Okay, fine. So encryption code, I'm still not sure about that one. What E on a gauge means. Presumably it starts with E. Does it not? What would this be? I don't know. What about this one? Prop plane, a little propeller plane. And then fun romance is a fling. Spanish when is... How do I not know what this is? What about this? Virgil epic. The Aeneid? No, wait. What was this again? What E on a gauge means? It's got to start with E. How could it not? It's got to be the Aeneid, right? Does that work? Good grief. My God, you might say. Okay. Well, have we looked at this yet? Filmmaker John, who directed the Thriller music video. Oh, I should know this. Who is this? John Landis. That's right. I did know that. Yep. Okay. He directed Michael Jackson's Thriller music video. Oh, Cuando. There we go. That's the Spanish when. And then, oh, add fuel. Right. Okay. That's sneaky. It doesn't start with an E, as it turns out, because it doesn't mean what the E stands for. It just means what it is conveying, what it means. And it is conveying the thought of, add fuel. Oh, maybe Quando with a Q is Portuguese. Is too overwhelmed with emotion to speak. Is it a C then? Maybe this is all wrong. Tidy way to color. Oh, inside the lines. Right, okay. So we're coloring inside the lines, and where 7 words are hiding in this puzzle, they're hiding literally inside the lines. Excellent, okay. So, this is Violet, presumably, right? Is too overwhelmed with emotion to speak. Came over? No, that's not. It doesn't really work anyway. What about this? Except if, unless. It's too overwhelmed with emotion to speak. Can't even. This is really good. Contracting can't even down to canteen. That's great. Okay, so you say, oh, I can't even. I'm too overwhelmed with emotion to speak. iPhone speaker. Siri? Yes, it is. And then we're left with Shri, the term of address, the honorific. And so then here we have actress Carrie of HBO's The Leftovers. Actually, I've not seen The Leftovers. I read the book back when it came out, and I enjoyed it, but I never saw this, and so I don't know who this is. I wonder if I'll recognize the name. I'm not sure. So we have what? A D here. That doesn't ring a bell. Worn down, eroded. Some Bay Area athletes familiarly are, boy, I should know this. Niners, yes, the San Francisco 49ers, of course. Okay, I do know that. That's a relief. Actress Carrie of HBO's The Leftovers. Oh, no, sorry. This is, did I say a D? I meant an O. I was thinking of indigo for some reason, but that's not what this is. This is violet. So V-I-O. Carrie Moon, maybe? Coon? I don't know. Word on a shop sign. Oh, so shop spelled in this kind of Middle English sort of way with an extra P and an E. You'd spell old in that same way on that kind of shop with the O-L-D-E spelling. But then we, of course, are left with the official poetic form of the New York Times crossword, the ode. So that's a good one to have in there. Equal. A peer of someone is their equal, and then per is a word. Some flight tracker data for short are ETDs, estimated times of departure. We've got a T from the Violet, and then we're left with EDS, which could be name. It could be a name pluralized, but it could also be editors pluralized. Okay, sightseeing need, question mark. Don't know. Rockefeller Plaza muralist. I don't know. Should I know this? I'm not sure. Slippery. Ely or Slick or something? Actor Sebastian Blank of the Avenger movies. I have not seen these. Sebastian Stan has been kind of note recently because he was in both A Different Man and The Apprentice. The latter of which I did see. Rockefeller, and I wanted to see A Different Man. Rockefeller Plaza muralist. I'm not sure still. Sloth E.G. I assume Sebastian Stan is right. Let's see. Extreme pain, agony. Yep, okay, good. Slippery. Maybe it is Ely. Sloth E.G. An animal? That's surely not that simple. Comedian Phillips. Oh, Emo Phillips. Was a comedian? So maybe it is an animal. Oh, I guess right. Okay, I guess the point is to make you think of the state of beings of sloth, sloth, one of the 7 deadly sins, I guess, as well. Vaping implement, an e-cig, an e-cigarette. Oh, and have we looked at this yet? No, we haven't. Star witness, some kind of telescope. Yeah, okay. Oh, maybe it's space telescope. There we go. That looks good. So Mama's mama could be Nana, grandmother. Malty craft beer is, I don't know. Formicary residence. Well, ants have formic acid, and formic is often related to ants. So there we go. Sydney Cider's salutation. Oh, good day. It's good day, mates. There we go. It is an Australian. Hello. All right. So multi-craft beer. I don't recognize that. Oh, a rye IPA. Right. Okay. I thought it was going to be the name of a brewery or something, but no. A rye IPA could be a multi-craft beer. And then American patriot Thomas Paine, who wrote Common Sense. And then Bit of Smack Talk is a bit of a dig. Author of the Goosebumps series. Oh, no, it's not. It's a diss. Not same thing, but similar thing. Okay, author of the Goosebumps series. I remember these from when I was growing up. R.L. Stein. These sort of children's horror novels. Expecting informally. Prego, maybe? This is orange, so we do have a G there. So yeah, and then prego, right? So we've got an Italian word in there. Okay, so armada vessel, a galleon, and then the E is taken out, so we're left with gallon, another real word, of course. Winged pest, and this is an N. It could be a gnat, maybe, and then we're left with gat, so sort of slang for a gun. Does that work? Longtime host Robert of NPR's All Things Considered. Oh, is it Spiegel or Is it that? I'm not sure. New York City neighborhood where the cronut was invented. I don't think I know the specific neighborhood where the cronut was invented. It could be Soho. We'd be left with show, which is an abbreviation for the Showtime cable network, but I'm not sure if that's right. It could be NoHo, I guess, although that would be less likely, I think. Some painkillers are opiates. Never finished off this little bit over here. Shortened name on a Pelicans jersey. I'm still not sure about that. Don't take offense nowadays. No shade, right? That is a modern phrase. So NOLA, New Orleans. So that must be a New Orleans team, I guess. And then Nebraska actor Bruce Dern. Oh, whoops, I misspelled opiates. I put opiatus for some reason. So Bruce Dern was in Nebraska. And then don't take offense nowadays, no shade. And then shape of the border between yin and yang, right? On the kind of circular yin-yang graphic, iconography. It's an S shape between them. Okay, so neighbor of Pakistan, Iran probably. And then we're left with Ian, which is a real name. Okay, so approximate weight of a subcompact car or a medium-sized giraffe. Wow, that's astonishing. 1 ton. Move gingerly is to, with an A right there. Oh, what about this? Tries. Has a go. There we go. Okay, that's good. So it is Soho. Okay, fine. That seems pretty plausible, to be honest. That something called the cronut would be invented in Soho. So anyway, Oh, it's not Spiegel, it's Siegel. I guess this must be Robert Siegel. That sounds familiar. And then to move gingerly is to ease along, and we've got the A removed. And then we're left with east by southeast, I guess. Okay, one tapped by leadership, right. I remember giving up on this. And then, oh, harem pants. That's what I was trying to think of. Those are the loose-fitting garb. So one tapped by leadership. Air? That's not right. Mir? That's not right either. Sir? Leader? Sir? I don't know why that would be right. Sacred bird of Egyptian mythology. The ibis. And then Super Mario character also known as King Koopa. Bowser is the sort of final boss of those games. Okay. So at a time like this, scorching blank, not convincing argument is needed. Scorching, not irate, scorching. Frederick Douglass, let's see. Part of an underground network. A root, a plant root. Scorching. Do I not see what this is? Irony? I don't know. Personal. Yeah, your personal belongings are your own belongings. Warning letters before a link. Yeah, I think this is irony. And then this would be NSFW, not safe for work. Could be you could be warned before opening something at the workplace. So Oscar-winning Michelle Yao. Is that right here? Line of questioning. Oh, is it an H? Sorry, it's an H. Yeah, that looks better. Line of questioning. Well, we'll get to that in a second. What might fill you up after you fill up? Is it gas station? Oh, it's gas station food. Right. I was thinking the mart or cafe or something, but no, it's what you get within them. Pompous I, the royal we. Oh, right. And then yellow. So we end with W. So we take out the E, we put an E there. Great. Or take out the W, we put an E. Okay, good. Line of questioning. I'm not sure. Letter-shaped dress style, an A-line dress. Let's go look at this yellow here. Go in circles to gyrate, and then we're left with great, a real word. Maritime hazard, a berg, an iceberg. That doesn't look good, does it? Not sure. Blank hook, device attached to a rope or cable. Not sure about that either. Stillness is... and 2-point play in American football. I don't know. That's probably like one of the most obvious. It should be one of the most obvious things, but I don't know what it is. Okay, Mont Blanc, par exemple. So that's an Alp. That's one of the mountains in the Alps. Oh wait. Oh, but it has an E on the end because it's French, and the whole clue's in French. So that clues us into that. So we have the yellow taken out. So then we have APS, which I guess stands for something. Oh no, it's an E at the end. Sorry, ape, and that's a real word. Yeah, of course. 2-point play in American football. I don't know, sorry. Narrative arc is what, a plot, maybe? Does that work? This could be grapple something. Yeah, it is. Okay, yes. So this is plot. So we take the L out and we're left with pot. And then we have a grappling hook is a device attached to a rope or cable. Okay, maritime hazard, I'm not sure. Stillness is repose. Yes, you're in repose. You're in a state of stillness. And then maritime hazard is a reef. There we go. You don't want to hit a reef. Okay, 2-point play in American football. It must be safety. That looks right. So why is one tapped by leadership, sir? Oh, is it because you're knighted by the head of state of the country, such as a monarch? There we go. Okay. Tell me if I'm interpreting this incorrectly, but I think that's what it is. So modest bouquet is a posy. There we go. Yeah, posy is a little bouquet of flowers, and then we're spelling a sigh, which could be referring to the Gangnam Style musician, right? But it could also just be an abbreviation of psychology or something. Anyway, okay, capital of East Timor. Oh, Dili? Is that right? Line of questioning. Why is it? Why? Sloth each. Oh, right. Okay, so we do have one of the 7 deadly sins. What was that? We had sloth EG, and then here we have sloth EG, and so one refers to an animal, one refers to the state. Okay. So line of questioning, why is it? It's probably that. Blank rebellion, 19th century Chinese conflict. Now here's another one I probably should just know immediately. What is this? And what's our color here? This is indigo, I guess. Oh, that's annoying. I'm annoyed at myself. Comes to totals, maybe? If numbers total something, they come to it. Showy, ornate. Oops. N. So we have orate. Yes, that does work. Sorry, it seemed to have opened up an emoji window. There we go. Spin-off of a popular lecture series. Oh, TED. Oh, no, but it's not TED. TED is the actual popular lecture series, and then TEDx are the spin-offs that I think have basically no oversight by the TED people. So anyway, the D is part of that. Tex is a name or an abbreviation of Texas, I suppose. Fighting is, you're at it, maybe? Yeah. An ATT, I guess that's an abbreviation for attack or something like that. Nike's swoosh or McDonald's golden arches is a logo, and the G is taken out, so we're left with the loo, the British toilet, and then not quite yet is soon, probably. Indigo, yeah, so we take out the O, we're left with sun, which is, of course, a name. Okay, great. So retort, that sounds like a Star Wars character, right? So the New York Times crossword does love its retorts, such as am so, R2, etc. Oh, Taiping Rebellion? Twister Star Bill. Yes, Paxton. And then this would be, yes, it is the Taiping Rebellion. I should have gotten that more quickly. And then we remove the I and we're left with the word taping. There we go. Okay, we're getting close to the end. Big name in fruit juice or the first three letters of the fruit in it. Oh, POM. It's that brand of pomegranate juice. And then following is post. I don't know. After letters missing from technology review site. C from technology, N from technology. Oh, no, wait, we already had the N. Review, so, CNET, yes, that's one of the old, I guess still extant tech websites. Okay, beers advertised with the slogan La Vida Más Fina. Coronas, I guess, probably. That's a Mexican beer, so Spanish language would be appropriate. And following is, maybe just post something. What is this? It's following. It's, I don't know. Emperor with a statue outside the Colosseum must be Nero. Memo header could be attention. And then course with a name derived from the French word for clear the table. Oh, dessert. I didn't actually know that. Oh, that's funny. I'll have to look up that etymology. Following. Oh, I see. It's a following as a noun, not a verb. Okay, so it's a following. It's your following. It's your posse. And then a big name in Western wear, so that's a Stetson hat. And then points the finger at is IDs, identifies someone. So, oh no, did I not fill it? Oh, I didn't fill this in. Sightseeing need, you need a URL, a uniform resource locator, a web address. And then Rockefeller Plaza muralist cert. Okay, that must be right. Is it? Yes. All right, well, there we go. That was the Sunday puzzle. I'm glad I stuck with this at the beginning until I understood it, because it did make filling the grid much, much easier. I think if you just sort of breezed past that and didn't figure out what it was, this would have been a tougher fill. But as it was, I thought it went very smoothly. And it's always nice when you can figure out a theme early and then actually get additional help rather than being hindered by it. And that was the case here. And we did have a revealer, yes. So the tidy way to color and where 7 words are hiding in this puzzle would be inside the lines. So we had our red, orange, yellow, green, and blue, indigo, violet colors of the rainbow, and we used them to spell words. And as I said, I'm particularly impressed that all of the resultant grid entries still make real words. It's always nice when that works out and it doesn't just become nonsense. So there we go. That was Rainbow Connection by Adam Wagner. I thought that was great. And I'll be back tomorrow for the shorter, quicker, but still themed Monday puzzle. So do join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Sunday. Take care.